it's your manifesto. Obviously, a manifesto is going to be nationwide. It's why you should become a general secretary of a national union. Whereas in, as you say, the sectors in Unite, there will be sectorial issues that are very important to the people in those sectors. How are you going to manage the different expectations, if you like, from different sectors?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a really important point, because whilst we are a organisation that defends workers, and rightly so, workers within our organisation, with members of our union, are in 19 very distinct sectors, and I would actually argue that some of those sectors within themselves have very distinct. So if you take chemicals and pharmaceuticals, those issues for those workers are within that one sector isn't always going to be the same. And so whilst there's a huge strength in the fact that we've got 38,000 agreements, that we have 25,000 reps, there's a huge strength in how we do our business because we have that behind us. And there will be industrial priorities that I hope that we are planning out for across the organisation on defence of jobs, on pay, terms and conditions, and on other things that come to the fore, whether that be automation or other issues. It is absolutely the fact that there are going to be bespoke issues by sector. So if I take your sector, Kath, in terms of local authorities, we have this issue down the track now of the pay freeze. We have this issue down the track, probably of cuts. We know what that means to communities. We saw it after the 2008 crash. And therefore, within that sector, what I would like to do is to say, right, we bring together the stewards. Let's bring all of the stewards together within that sector. That's never been done before. Let's bring them together. Let's have a conversation about what is actually happening here. What are the demands of our membership? What are they wanting us to do? I mean, I could, guess them. I could think, I know what they are, but what are they saying they want us to do? But critically on this, and I think this is really a very important point, is that we plug straight into that the resource. We plug in the proper organising, we plug in the proper leverage, we plug in, if we need to talk to economists, we plug it straight in to those members directly. Because when we do that, what will happen is that plans will be produced, they will be accountable, we will be accountable because they will be produced by our members, but also, even though we are across 19 sectors, we are driving and building in workplaces absolutely on the issues that affect the workers in their particular areas. Some issues do not affect particular workers in particular areas. So I see us as looking at a roadmap of an industrial plan for the union. I think it's really important that we have a culture, that we develop a culture that every job that goes should be defended. There are things that should be developed across the board, but also within sectors, that we recognise that the way that we win in sectors is we bring our activists together. And if you bring your activists together, they know the plan that should be put in place, and we support, we resource, obviously we lead where we need to, and those two things complement each other.